Yep, it is a beautiful.
Well, that didn't work. Hold on.
Yep, it is a beautiful day. Sometimes you just gotta give thanks. Here we go.
I'm feeling good today. Not a worry in the world, not a shade of gray now. As I look into the faces of my daughters, all my problems fade away. Cause it wasn't so long ago I was trapped in a world so dark and cold. And I'll admit, for a bit, I was lost, didn't wanna be found, yeah. But then I saw the sunlight shine down on the ground. Yeah, I looked around and I realized when I saw the sky, it was filled with light and not just black and white. I've been up, I've been down, I was lost, but now I'm found. Had to pick myself off the ground. Can't stop while the world keeps spinning around. I've been broke, I've been bruised, I've had everything to lose. If you're like me and done kick the blues, this one here's for you. Rolling down a back road, down in the backwoods, somewhere out in Tennessee, and you know that it's all good.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing today? Look, I didn't go through all the trouble to transfer that over to MP3 or MP4 to mess up and not play the whole thing. How's everybody doing today? Let me see who's in the comments. Let's see. Let's start at the top. P&J Cole, do you have your wrench? Did your wrench come back? Ricky, how are you doing, brother? I see your name is back too. Redneck Jesus, definitely one of my favorites. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. Let's see, look, I can't even read it. Looks like there's little ants running around. Muppet, how are you today? Let's see, I hate stupid people. Nice to see you again. Jen C, how are you, dear? Nice to see you again. Cooper, how are you doing, brother? Let's see. Did you get snow? I'm tired of digging out from the snow. Stupid, heavy, wet snow. It's good for snowballs, but you know, I'm a little older. I think I'll hurt myself by trying to throw a snowball. Oh, look, what's the matter, Rick? What's going on? You got some dust? Are we still talking about snow? It's a little early in the show to be bringing up dust. Ricky, how are you doing, my friend? Everybody, Ricky tonight is going to be on Big Tank Hank. We're all going over there afterward to support Ricky and Big Tank Hank. Because that's what we do. Now, I shaved right before the stream, right? That's why my skin looks all light. It looks like I was going down on a Casper the Friendly Ghost. But no, I wasn't. Not that lucky. Yeah, PV, you're going to do great tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. So, what happened? Let's start right off the bat. What happened? What happened with the Hawaiian Fishkeeper? Well, he had a thing come up. He had to reschedule. I don't, it's a thing. He coaches his kids' basketball team, and they had a tournament they're playing all weekend, and they didn't know if they were going to do it because of the thing, So I rescheduled. It's very nice with no upper. I mean, I am a little disappointed, but I had to come on anyway. They say the show must go on. Muppet needs a wrench. All right, let's see if we have to go over to the, I guess, the view on YouTube thing. There we go. And see, and I have to mute it so I don't sound like a moron. And now, oh, here we go. Yeah, Muppet, you need a wrench. What's going on? Why does it, wait, hit the thing. Why does it just say that? Oh, I see what I got to do. I got to switch my account. Boom. Oh, good. It's still muted. Boom, I got it. There we go. Add moderator. Boom. You go, now, you see any rowdy people in here, Muppet, you throw them out. Say, don't be rowdy up in here. So I have to reschedule that. Let's see. It's Friday night. We had a crap load of snow. Oh, look at me. Oh, yeah, I'm behind on I'm watching myself drink right now. It's pretty weird. I don't want to do that. I'll just get rid of that. Let's see. Who else is Yep. All right. I think everybody's a moderator. That's how it works. All right. How's everybody's Friday going? Ricky, what's up with you? Not Ricky PB. I mean, we know what's up with you. You're going to be on Big Tank Hank at 11:30. But Ricky RB, what's up, brother? What's going on? Muppet, how are your babies? How are your little fish babies going? Nothing breeds down here. I've given up on that part. Let's see. What else do I have? I have news on Joe. I think Joe's going to be showing up a little bit later to explain himself. Let everybody know what's going on. What else? There was something else. Oh, Jesus. Now I feel stupid. Yeah, I'm really disappointed I didn't have the Ha Y N Fishkeeper on tonight, but that's all right because there's like 9 people in here. So, maybe it's better off we postpone it for a little while till I get this channel established a little bit more. But, what are you going to do? Hello, Craig. How are you doing tonight? I know there's something else that was driving me crazy I wanted to talk about. If anybody wants to come up, just jump on up. I have my Jim Norton Monster Range shirt on. He's a comedian, if anybody knows. Your Molly babies are 3 times larger than the size they were born. Oh, that sounds like they're doing good then. I gotta be able to do that once. There we go. What's up with the dislikes? Thank you. I completely zoned on that because it really, yeah, it is a good question. So I did a premiere for my last video and we're sitting in a live chat and I had 17 dislikes before the video even premiered. So I'm saying to myself, how does this even happen? How does 17 people decide they just don't like me? And then all of a sudden, and then it went up to 27. And listen, I hate stupid people. Listen to this. Then it went up to 27 dislikes. And now this morning, it's back down to 14. And what also got me was I put up a little short of Buster. Just Buster pretending to sing Jingle Bells. And, he gave it a shot. I put it up. I didn't, whatever. I didn't expect it to do that much. But all of a sudden today, it blew up. It's up to like 5,000 views since yesterday, which is crazy. And that one also got like 17 or 24 thumbs down. Now, who's going to thumbs down a 30-second video of a dog dancing around with Jingle Bells playing in the background? All right, Craig. Well, you're not going to be the only one that's not a mod. We're going to take care of that one. Jesus. That's like, hey, there you go. Now you're a mod. Because that just wouldn't be fair. That would be some kind of ist. I don't know the word for it, but I would definitely be some kind of ist. And I don't want to be an ist these days. And so maybe sometimes I got to calm down a little bit. I forget other people are listening. I don't know if it's someone actually pranking me or somebody that's just mad at me for some reason. I have my suspicions. And I have my theories. And I kind of think I know who it is. But I don't want to say anything yet. But if it is somebody I find and they're going out of their way, if it's once, listen, if just a lot of people don't like me, all right. Okay, I can believe that. That's not the first time that's happened in my life. I've had groups of people not like me before, believe it or not. No, I can't say it. Because he might jump off a bridge if I say it, number one. Especially if I'm wrong. I don't have any concrete proof right now. It's just what my spider sense is telling me. But trust me, if I have any proof where I find out, oh my God, I'm going to blast this person. I'm going to blast this person so bad. I'm going to say things that you shouldn't say about people unless you're in the 7th grade and you're sitting on the school steps. Right? He's going to cry. IFG. No, I don't know I really honestly, dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we get that many downvotes. I think I know it might be a person who's doing it, but I might be wrong. You probably know better. Wow, it's IFG. I hope you're doing well, my friend. What is going on? No, I don't get the down likes. Like, that's, no, I really don't. I wish I did. Now I feel stupid. Well, the thing was, it was for the premiere, so they must have got a notification, correct? I would think. Yeah, IFG, please do tell, because I'm confused. I know they have bots that dislike videos. Maybe I don't know. Yes, ADK. We are talking about all the weird dislikes. The one that really got me was on the dog video. Like, he's just a dog. Just I like sharing my dog sometimes because he's cute. And these short things, I just wanted to try them out a few times. It's really got me because I really don't know what's going on. I mean, could I really make that many people upset with me? Yeah, it did go down from 27 to 14 or 15. I mean, either way, I don't really. Hello, Patty. How are you doing tonight? Patty, I put Scotty in that last video for you. Anything Star Trek related, I think about you now when I throw it in a video. And just a side note, Jimmy Doohan was one of the greatest people you could ever meet. I met that man so many times at Star Trek conventions when I was a little Star Trek nerd. The Jimmy Doohan who played Scotty was an Englishman, actually. And he lost one of his fingers in World War II. And you can see it, actually, you can see it in, I think, Star Trek 3, when he passes over the things to Kirk after he disabled the other ship. But Jimmy Doohan was one of the nicest people you ever meet. I remember there's a story where this woman would she was very upset. She was having depression problems, and she was on the verge of suicide and all this stuff. And she would go to the conventions and she would meet, and he would sit and talk with her. And she actually years later went to him and told him that she's no longer depressed, and she went to school, and just sitting and talking to him at the conventions, the fact that somebody like him would take their time to talk to her was very big in her life. And I remember when I met him, he talked to me many times. And Patty, I like it. There's nothing wrong. I don't mind being tormented, but I don't think you're the ones that thumb down me. Yeah, I know, but even if I did spit some logic and hurt some feelings, are people that motivated? I can see one person being that motivated, but how do you get a group of friends that motivated these days? There's so much other crap to be upset about. Like, to get that many. I do know there are a few people. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Oh, we got to talk about your video, because I want to make a video with your video. You got to see his saltwater tank. His saltwater tank is beautiful. And I'm still confused. I really don't know what's going on. Cancel culture? Listen, if it was that, I would figure there would be at least one negative comment. I mean, when I put out my water change video or, the OFR video, people who didn't like it and thumbs down went and left comments saying, I don't like you. I don't like your voice. I don't like your face or your teeth. Clickbait. They said everything, but they said it. This one here, though, there's not one kind. Please, I want one of them to come in here and talk to me now. I'll put you up. You can tell me what you don't like about me. Well, Patty, you know what? I see what you're saying with the second channel for live streaming. I'm not doing it on my main channel. So either I don't live stream or I live stream on a second channel. I just thought it's a way to talk to everybody, you know, especially with how busy it's been. And I really enjoy doing it. And I got to be honest, the last 2 weeks, I went a little overboard because I'm planning on, like, today was going to be my first formatted, actual, real show. And from then on, I was going to, like, try to make it as professional as I can without not being boring, like regular shows that you watch on late night TV. I had 10 questions I was going to ask. I was actually going to drink coffee for this one, for tonight, for the Hawaiian Fishkeeper. Watch my potty mouth a little bit. Yeah, but I want to do a formatted show where I have actual guests. And then I want you guys to be able to ask questions too at the end. That was my plan. You know, I had a couple little things, a couple videos I was going to play. You know, do a little promotion for him and all this stuff. Not that the man needs promotion from me. That's the farthest thing from it. But he's doing something. He had to cancel, Patty. He had to cancel. I don't know. Maybe he gave me all the downlikes. I don't know. Who knows? No, it was nothing but a great conversation. Great gentleman. Nothing but great things to say about the Hawaiian Fishkeeper. If you're not subscribed, you should go subscribe. The dude's energy is off the charts. His videos are great. That's kind of how I guess how I met him. Yes, exactly, Patty. Look, Patty, number one, I don't like everything about me. Okay? I mean, let's be honest. We're all people. Yeah. Listen, okay. So I get 17 thumbs down before premiere, which means that they had to know about the premiere. So either it was one person that got a premiere and knew about it, or it's a bunch of, don't be rude, Patty. Or it was a bunch of Spock would frown. That's not logical. Or it was a bunch of people that all are subscribed and all got the notification at the same time and just jumped in there. See, Craig just throws it out there. All right. I'm trying to remember which one that is now. Oh, God. There's so many tropicals. I think I know. Yes, I do. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I really don't have anything bad to say about anybody. I mean, sometimes I'll make a stupid joke, but I love everybody. I'm just, you know, I don't care. I don't care if you're a subscriber, you're not subscribed. Well, I do care if you're a subscriber. That's just stupid. But if you're not subscribed, or you just, you know, whatever. I wish the haters would come in here. I just wish somebody would leave a comment. And now after IFG said that, I'm really, that kind of rocked me a little bit. Because, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of doing the live stream over here. But I was gonna try to make it more formatted, like a actual thing, you know, with a guest and a comment section from the audience, and eventually build this up, you know, as a supplement type of thing. I was thinking of making it for grown-ups only. I don't know. Let me know if it sucks. I'll just do the videos. Yeah, well, that's the thing. When you get like a lot of people sell themselves. It's, you know what? One day I hope to have the confidence to sell myself. I do. Right now I'm like the $2 oar in the back of the bar. I'm no. See, Patty, that might be some of the problem. That might be a little bit of the problem is the cigar. Which let's be realistic. It's basically moments away from being legal everywhere. Right? I mean, if I start tying off and smacking my arm like this, okay, maybe then. Maybe then. I don't understand. Everybody can have a stream. People drink. Who knows? What, you don't think there's people on meds doing streams? I do like the free for alls too. You don't think don't worry, we're getting there. It's still early. You, you, you don't think there's people on meds like that they get from the doctor that are just making streams all zoned out? I've seen them. I watch a lot of streams. There's some funny people out there, but some of them are just they're just zoned out. Oh, one too many Percocet. So P and J Cole, how are you? What's new with you? So Ricky, I saw what you said. It was your aunt that passed away. Were you very close to your aunt? Because I can't I couldn't tell you when one of my aunts passed away. Ricky just unsubscribed to about 140 YouTube channels that he stopped watching. Yeah, I gotta unsubscribe to some people. I feel, I don't know. I guess I'm subscribe happy. You like the normal videos, but the love chats, I like that one, annoy them out of me with their slow mode when they rarely read the chat anyhow. Oh, Ricky, I get it. Okay, your aunt raised you. That makes all the sense in the world then. Hey, what do you go to the cemetery? Because that's always so much fun. Put the flowers. That's why I want him to bring me home in a box. Not a box like a coffin box, in a box with the ashes. Just sprinkle me all over the place or something. Like they sprinkle my mother all over the place down in Florida. So I hate stupid people. What's new with you? How was your week? Hey, Patty, I know I have 45 subscribers on this channel. I just started it 2 weeks ago. What do you think? Are you saying that's a lot? No, because it's not a lot. So you must be saying that's not many subscribers. Craig, you go to the cemetery every day? All right, I'm going to ask why. And you're probably going to hit me with some story, and I'm going to be like, oh, Jesus. Or are you just weird and you like to go to the cemetery every day? I used to do that when I was in a goth band. Yeah, Patty, what does that mean, 45 subscribers? I thought that was pretty good for 2 weeks for like a channel I don't even put out any content on. I figured they'll wait to thin out the herd. People who don't want to go for this kind of thing, Ricky's going to go tomorrow and put flowers on her grave. Ugh. Not ugh. Oh, okay. All right, Craig. I was going to say, he's a funeral director. I was going to, there you go. Got me. You got me. Because otherwise, you're just weird, dude. Okay? But I used to spend a lot of time in the cemetery. We had this old Civil War type cemetery when I was in my band back in the day. We used to go hang out there. I hate stupid people says, essentially great, been working from home, lots of PC and paperwork to catch up on for next year's orders. Yeah, how many of you people work home? I still don't know if you're being sarcastic, Patty. How about that? How about you got me so off guard here? I don't know if you're so wait, hold on, let me finish one thought at a time. That's another thing I have to do. Stop at this stupid phone. A pretty good percentage of subscribers when you listen, I'll push it more. Don't worry. I'll get more subscribers over here. I'm not worried about it. To be honest, I'm not worried about anything like that anymore. I just want to concentrate on me putting out good content and hanging out with all you guys. So Craig, what exactly does a funeral director do? You do all this stuff, or you got to do do you have to do everything? You got to do you got to go mess with the bodies and stuff, or you just pick out the suits, or you Hold on 1 second, Simple Fish Keeping. I don't know if we want to. Wait a minute, Craig. Your last unboxing? My God, everybody's making me feel like I'm so out of touch. I know I missed a bunch of stuff because of work, but oh, don't tell me. That would be great though. That would be a good unboxing. I would like to see that. Oh my God, bro. It was so cold today. The wind was blowing and cutting right through my clothes. Patty, the second channel is just for us to have fun. It's just for us to do this. Eventually, it'll catch on. This is going to be like from the O&A show. It's going to be a virus. Eventually, I'm not complaining. Good, get in the car. Come up here. I have a sweet tea for you. Gen C says working from home isn't all it's cracked up to be. I can't work from home. I wouldn't know. Ill, Craig, you do it all? I didn't mean to say ill. Maybe, I work with paint. That's disgusting to some people. You do it all. How big of a town are you in? Like I want to know more. Have you ever have you ever just been there alone and got just freaked out a little bit? Like, have you ever been like, what the? You turn around and be like, what is this? Oh my God, imagine if Craig worked from home. Jesus. You'd be like, what's that smell? He's like, don't worry, I'm working from home. I put a mask on it. Look, Jen, if I had to work from home with these two teenage girls that are upstairs right now with their friends, I'm just looking at my phone. My daughters have friends over. All right, let's get back to one other thing that popped up here. Simple Fish Keeping. Where do you think Joe went? Hmm? Oh, I'm right near the beach. I could ride a 10-speed to the beach from where I am at P&J Cole. Yeah, you miss the snow? Sometimes I miss the snow. Like, sometimes I like snow. Like, I didn't like it in the middle of the week and it's big, heavy snow and everybody's late to work and it just costs you money. And no, I don't mind it. Like, if it snowed tonight. Okay. Thank you, Patty. How do you know I have chops? That's pretty presumptuous of you. Maybe I followed Bruce Jenner. The frogs are great, Ricky. I'm gonna send them to you. I've been so busy. I'm so behind on everything. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. Simple Fish Keeping has an alert, an update. I tell you guys what happened. About a week ago, I emailed him. He said that his channel was marked as spam and that he had to delete it. He also said he would create a new one soon. Boom. All right. And good thing we repeated it. Hold on. I'm going to pin. Oh, I can do. So I keep forgetting to do this. Look at me. I'm so stupid. Yeah, look, now you can all read it. Joe did create a new channel. So Joe's going to be here sometime. And I don't know. Hopefully within the next, he's probably going to be here within the next 30 minutes. And Patty, the Hawaiian guy, is the Hawaiian Fishkeeper. He's a very one of my favorite YouTubers, to be honest with you. I believe he's friends with IFG, who I'm still confused by what he said before. And I wish he clarified about I knew what was going on, because I really don't. Not with the thumbs down. Yeah, see, I don't know if I want to get into this spam issue. I kind of should, but if I do, I'm probably going to get in more trouble with the whole YouTube thing. Like my main channel is I'm just so happy with my main channel that I don't want anything to mess that up. That's why I'm doing this here, because it's going to mess it up. And not just because I talk like a moron here. It's not just because I say things that maybe you don't hear, every day. But Jen C says she's been working home since March due to the pandemic. Yet it is a long time though when you think about it. His exact words were, "Hey Zach, I had to delete my channel. It was marked as spam." Yeah, so what happens when they mark your channel as spam? I believe no matter how much work you do, you'll get subscribers and you'll get views, and then the next day they'll get removed. And so no matter what you do, no matter what your quality is of your content, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna get anywhere. You're not gonna make any headway. One of the, how can I phrase this without doing something to get me in trouble? One of the ways it happens is if people go to another channel and they say, "Hey, I like you. I just did this for your channel. Come take a look at my channel." That is considered okay, that's it. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, ooh, that smell. Yeah, they punished me from that. I don't know if that's what you mean, but yeah, I'm that video. But I haven't monetized anything yet. I don't know. I think I'm gonna feel like a Scrooge or some kind of weirdo. It's just I don't want to monetize yet. It's not time. Yeah, I can't say it. But what it is see how they catch us. How us fish tubers, I've noticed, have paid a price as far as that. Oh, Craig, I said, my God, I said, well, it'd be weird if you took your work home, number one. But oh yeah, Craig, have you ever been in the place alone or just in a part of the building alone, and all of a sudden you just freaked out, like something freaked you out, like out of the corner of your eye, or something moved, or somebody said hello to you? Did you ever hear a voice, or is it just like nothing, just nothing? These people are dead. Just nothing. Oh my God! All right, hold on. I'm behind on the comments. Ricky says him and everybody else at work just got laid off. Is that because your boss got arrested? I'm gonna finish what my thought, because I have a bad habit of not finishing my thought. I'm gonna finish my thought about what happens and why you get marked as spam. What I think. Hold on one second, Craig. All right, Patty says, you know what, Vinny? I went over there and commented on one of his videos that Vinny sent me. Anybody else do that? That's nice. Yes, thank you. See, Patty, there you go. Patty Skinner, can't go wrong there. Of course, add links. Hold on. What? Oh, yeah. You're saying Simple Fish Keeping. You want to be a moderator. Hold on. Let me just make you. You are a moderator. No, you're not. That's the other. That was Ricky. There you go. There you go. Wait a minute. Why isn't? Oh, Patty didn't want to be a moderator. That's what it was. Patty didn't want to be a moderator. Hold on. We have a guest joining us. Hello, Craig. How are you?
How are you guys?
Not bad. So, what I wanted to know is, wow, you disappeared. Okay. See that? One of the ghosts got him. Yeah, Simple Fish Keeping. Everybody drop links. Drop your own link. Drop everybody's link. He's going to jail for 25 years? Oh. Ricky, buy him some anal ease. You know, if you like them. If you don't, buy him some Vaseline and throw some sand in it. Fishyman! Skinner and CCR should never be mentioned in the same sentence together. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. I hate stupid people. Okay, goofy credence. Come on around the band. Okay, get out of here with that compared to Skinner. Freebird. All right. The Ballad of Curtis Lowe. Get out of here with CCR. Okay? Hey, you can take the Marshall Tucker band with their one song and they can go away too. Hold on. We have somebody at. How you doing, Craig?
There you go.
How you doing? So you work in a you're a funeral director. And a
Funeral
Yankee fan.
directors.
Oh, Yankee fan.
The what?
Yankee fan.
Yeah, I just like the hat.
Ah, I thought we were gonna about
No.
turn it Munson.
I do follow them, but yeah, it's a cool hat. I mean, that's
Well, of course it is. It's the Yankees. I don't watch baseball anymore, but I used to be a huge fan. Patty, did you just see another? Wait a minute. Did you just see another person here, Patty? Because if you did, there's nobody here but me down in this room. So there might be some. Wow, that would be cool. If we can catch that, a phenomenon.
well, I see dead people. I didn't see it, so.
Do you see anything where you ever been at work and seen something weird?
There was one day we heard some kids giggling out in the foyer of the funeral home, and we thought they were playing in the foyer inside. We went out there to see what they were doing, and there was no one there. That's the only time in 12 years. And I'm a mortician as well, so I do all the mortuary work. I've done the funeral director, and I do it all. So dead's dead. The families who are the grieving families are worse than the dead bodies. Dead bodies don't give me any trouble.
Has any of them ever tried to like sneak and stay there overnight? Like after you locked up, had they been hidden behind stuff, or like I can't
families?
Leave? Yeah.
We had one lady that stayed for 2 weeks. So
holy Jesus!
Yeah, not at night, but she had to go home. But she stayed. Yeah. So.
Patty, does Vinny have someone locked in that basement? If I did, it would be of their own free will and they would be into it. But no, I don't. And if there's something going on behind me, if you see something scream or Michael Myers or one of them people, let me know. Yes, the Ballad of Curtis Lowe. See, now you just redeemed yourself. I hate stupid people. That is an amazing song. Fishy Man, how are you doing tonight? I just catching up on the comments. Rat Dog. How you doing, brother? Oh my God, no, there are no rules in my stream. No. So if anybody else wants to come up too. What am I going to do?
Vinny, did you watch the unboxing?
Do you really did an unboxing? When did you do it?
The casket unboxing.
No. Yeah, put the link, please. Put the link. I can actually screen share it and show it to everybody. No, to be honest, I'm so behind on I'm just work has been ridiculous, and then we got the snow and I got teenagers. I'm so behind on everything.
I'll try and put it in the chat. I might cut myself off. Hang on, I'll try and do it. Hang on.
If not, somebody else figure it out. I'm good. I'm good there. All right. Hey, stupid people. CCR is freaking amazing. So just stop with yourself. I don't know if they're amazing. Maybe that's just not my thing. Skinner was out of all those southern rock bands, I would have to go with Skinner. Now, Craig, where are you from?
Melbourne, in Australia.
Okay, yeah, I love Australia. It's Mad Max. That's Mad Max. Wherever Mad
They made they made that just up the road from me, actually. So how do I get back onto the screen? Can you see me?
Yeah, you're right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the first time with it.
Oh, look at this. Oh wow, now you disappeared. Oh wait, I wanted to show everybody. This is what I had for those were the haters, but they didn't show up. Yeah, I do have some questionable taste. I proved that. Let's see. We'll just show that.
Yeah,
there you go. Don't worry.
Yeah, they made Mad Max just behind my house, actually. The very first one was made just up behind our place. So, it's exactly where they made it. So, the old house is still there, like where his wife got killed. That house is just up behind my place.
With your job, you need to get one of those. You need to get that old AMC car and make it look just like that. And just bring a couple of props from work and just reenact it. I would buy a Mad Max car and just drive down that road every day and pretend I'm Mad Max.
Well, that scene at the end scene where the car blows up, that's 5 minutes from my house, down that dip where where the bridge is, where he puts the guy on the bridge and blows up the car at the end. That's literally 5 minutes from my house.
You gotta. Have you filmed that?
No, I should. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Really should, dude.
Because it looks exactly the same. It looks the same as what it was 30 years ago when they made it.
Put a little picture in from the movie and go back. Oh my God, I would love that. That movie always just it came out at the perfect time for my age. Like, and now they've ruined it with the new one. Yeah,
they're no good. And like they should have at least had Mel Gibson in the new one, or like just as a cameo at least.
They should have had at least someone with some testosterone in there. I didn't know what was going on in that movie. It just the way they were dressed made me feel uncomfortable. Half of it, Hollywood has no longer any idea what used to make things good. They don't. Yeah. They have no clue.
It's like Wolf Creek, the very first Wolf Creek. Did you ever see Wolf Creek?
I saw the first one.
The first one's great. It's scary. It's believable. The second one's ridiculous with the cave and the whole. It's just a waste of time. The first one even scares Australians because that's exactly what it's like out in the outback. Like, it is remote. There are freaks out there. People disappear. It's what you think it is. The second one was just stupid.
Just imagine that. Oh, CBS FM, the oldies, the oldies. Oh my God, the DJ voices back then. I used to like that. Of course, I remember that. I remember sitting in a car with my mother. I think what year was it? 1978, and it came over the radio that Elvis died. And my mother cried so hard in that car when she heard that Elvis died, and I'm just sitting there she couldn't even drive. She just had to pull over and Elvis died. I'm like, what do you care about? You're a bartender, actually. You're on your way.
Well, she was a year late because he died in 77. So
there you go. Exactly. 77. See, I don't know that much about Elvis. All right, 77. She might have been a year late. In the 70s, she's probably on acid. CBS, it was CBS FM. Yeah, that's what they did. It wasn't as good as NBC. Say it like that, Howard. NBC. So, look, I have nothing bad to say about Elvis. I mean, I probably could come up with a few bad things to say about Elvis if you really think about it. But I got to give it to him. The guy was extremely attractive in his prime. I mean, not the big punchy Elvis at the end that did the line. I'm talking the one that pretended he was a Native American in the movie. The movie Elvis, all right? That guy, whoo! That was with that hair. My God, how do you get that kind of hair just to begin with? And then the worst part about Elvis, though, is the fact that he liked to try to do karate. Remember, he used to go up on stage and do those. I'm gonna do karate. I'm gonna do karate on stage. I'm Elvis. And he would do the karate stuff, and he would learn karate. I'm learning karate. I'm the king. I'm gonna learn karate and defend myself. Hey, Priscilla, come meet my karate instructor. And he introduced his Priscilla, who I guess how old was she when they got married? Well, we don't need to talk about that.
12.
It's a bit maybe. That's 12 in Tennessee years. All right. So all of a sudden Priscilla starts, kind of going, ooh, this karate instructor is pretty hot. I'm gonna kind of have an affair with him. And then Elvis finds out. What's Elvis gonna do? He's gonna go fight his karate instructor? No, Elvis is gonna get his butt whooped. He just had to sit there. I'm the king. I can't do nothing. That's why he shot his TV. He saw a Bruce Lee movie. He got all upset.
Vinny, was it you? Were we chatting last week about CBGBs? Was that you were talking to?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I got. This is when I got the hat. When I went to New York and I was at CBGBs.
But I thought you were like. How do I put it? One of us. I didn't know you're from a prison place like Australia.
No. I went to CBGBs in 2000, and Hilly was at the front door, and we went during the day because we were just walking around.
Yeah.
I said, can we come in and have a look, Hilly? And Hilly's sitting there with dog shit exactly like in the movie. And he goes, yeah, but don't get on the stage. You haven't deserved it. Of course I got up on the stage, but that was cool.
You really said that?
He said it. He goes, you can go, you can walk in and have it, because it was during the day. It was just open. There was nothing going on. But that's what he said to me. He goes, don't get on the stage. You haven't deserved it.
I got to tell you, yes, Patty, I do have suspicious minds, but the good version, not that cheesy version that I think, what was that, the Fine Young Cannibals did? Listen, oh God. Hold on, hey, stupid. We're not even going to get to that. We're not there yet. We're talking about CBGB's, the place where they played real music. I saw the Ramones there so many times.
Oh.
It was amazing. But the problem with that whole scene back then was people like that guy, that obnoxious. They were these guys that were, because they either worked for the club or they knew the band, or they brought nothing to the table, really. They didn't own the club.
Yeah.
They didn't play in the band. But they were the roadie or they were the doorman, and they would just treat you like you were beneath them.
Yeah.
When they didn't do jack crap. And then you'd come back.
He owned it. Well, Hilly owned it.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, no, he was obnoxious. Yeah, no, but he deserved the right to be obnoxious because he had some.
Yeah.
Okay, no, he could definitely pull that off. But some of the doormen or the bartender tells me, like, I had a bartender at Street say something really weird to me one time. I'm like, you're bartender at Streets. I'm playing with who Murphy's Law. Then nobody knows these men. Murphy's Law and Token Entry that night, and I think Sick of It All. No, not Sick of It All. I'm sorry. The drummer from Sick. No, no. Sorry. It was Rest in Pieces. Those were the bands I played with in Streets that night.
What year was that?
Oh my God, dude. 88, 89.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Awesome.
I played hard. I was the singer the vocalist for a hardcore band back in.
What about G.G. Allen? Did you ever get to meet G.G. Allen?
No. If I did, no, but I did meet Jello Biafra from the Dead Kennedys. I met what's his name? Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
Henry Rollins from Black Flag. He's the actor, poser, weirdo communist guy now. But yeah, I hung out with him, and Black Flag was supposed to play a show, and it got canceled by the cops because the metalheads did not mosh. They really didn't. The metalheads would come to the shows; they would ruin everything because they would try to slam dance when people were moshing. It used to be a circle now. But anyway, so I'm in the park talking with what's his name, with Henry Rollins. Who else? Dr. No. Bad Brains. I knew the guys from Bad Brains. I know Danzig. I talked about that on somebody else's stream. I know PB. We'll see you there. Don't worry, dude. I'm going to send everybody over there to see you, brother. All right, everybody go check out PB. What was that?
Was that you who punched Danzig?
No. I do. I got to be honest with you. I was Patty. Back to this Star Trek conventions. I was going to Star Trek conventions. I was not. No, I was. I don't know if I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 at the time. I was old enough to drive. I went out on my own. My buddy Isaac, who's a little older than me, and he went with his girlfriend, but they went separately. We get there, and I'm walking around this Star Trek convention, and I look, and I see some guy selling these big Japanese anime figures. Like we used to call them the Shogun Warriors or whatever they were back in Transformers, some kind of weird anime stuff. And I look and I go, this guy's kind of big, and he's got tattoos like Danzig. I look a little more and I go, hey, Christ, he's got a double lock, the whole boots, and I go, hey, are you Glenn Danzig? He just looks at me. I go, oh, you're Glenn Danzig. So I spent the whole rest of the convention just there. He used to call me the kid from Connecticut. And then I went back the next time, and I ran into him again. This time I brought my guitar player. And it was right as he had just broken up. I think he's out of the Misfits. He's in Sam Hain or Samhain, whatever they want to call it. And he goes, I'm about to start a new band. I'm interviewing this guitar player tonight called John Christ. He goes, I go, what's the name of the band going to be? He goes, Danzig. And I'm like a 16, 17-year-old kid. I look at him and I go, really? You named it after yourself? And he goes, yeah. And I go, yo, we do a couple of your cover songs when we play live. And he's like, gee, just don't put them on an album. And I looked at him because we had it going back then. He told me I like to walk through the crowd of these conventions so older men rub against me. So when he said that, me and him, we went back and forth. Him, this old man with a devil lock, yelling at this 16, 17-year-old kid. I go, dude, I got to be honest, I wouldn't put one of your songs on a record. He just looked at me. But no, he actually has a pretty good sense of humor about himself for such an egomaniac.
Yeah, so good. I like to, just back to CBGB's, I was fascinated that the toilets never had doors on them.
No. Dude,
Incredible.
do you know how many people overdosed? They couldn't. I remember, no, they took them off because too many people were dropping dead in the stalls. And
it's a menswear store now.
I think I did the sign for the new place, to be honest.
John, some Greek name, John Velatos or
Bleecker Bob's, I think. Bleecker Bob's is going to record store.
Yeah, I went there when I was there.
They had so much great stuff. Yeah, we still got time. And so much time. Look at weird Dave Chappelle's face up there with that hair. That was for the haters thing, but no haters show up. I get all these haters, but nobody showed up. And guys, what do you think IFG was talking about before when he said, I know what's going on? Because I really don't.
And then he nicked off. He didn't stick around. He buggered off.
No, he might be lurking. IFG, he reminds me of Shaft, but I have the utmost respect for that dude. I really do. I just do. Just even the fact he popped in here and knows my stupid name.
Vinny, there's someone behind you. Vinny, there's someone behind you.
You know what? No, I don't know if I'd be able to see it.
I just wanted to freak you out. Sorry, man.
It'd be all right. Look, you work with dead people. Okay? What is that like? That's good money, though. That's good money.
Yeah,
not for you.
Not
not for you. You work there. It's good money for the people who, are in charge. Yeah. The people who are bosses.
People think it's expensive, but there's a lot involved. Yeah, it is expensive, and you can make it if you want to. The only thing that you can control is the coffin or the casket. That casket that I opened in that video.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's up to the families. We don't sell the caskets. People buy the caskets.
I could buy a friggin' gutted Ferrari and bury my freaking loved one in it cheaper than some of these caskets. Back in the day when I had to bury my dad, they come to me and my uncle. I think I'm 19. Well, what year was it? My dad. All right. Patty, what was it? Was it 96 the year the Yankees won the World Series with Jeter the first time? When the dynasty started, it was 96? Because my father died that October as they were winning it. Yeah, it was 96. I think it was Jeter's rookie year. It was 96. My dad was dying. I had to go in. My uncle, who I was, come on, he's my uncle. I didn't hang out with him every day. We had to go in and talk about a $9,000 coffin for my father, who was basically homeless at the friggin' time with a cocaine addiction, who died playing poker with a bunch of other homeless people, basically. And they want $9,000 for a coffin?
But we've got them from from $300 to $55,000. We don't force anyone to buy. You pick what you want.
You just said it right there. Hold on, Patty. I'm going to get to that one. A $300 coffin?
Sorry?
Hold on. I almost bit my tongue off. A $300 coffin.
Yes.
It comes in a box. It says glad bag on it.
No.
Three of them.
It's just a chipboard. It's a chipboard stained coffin.
Oh my God. Nice. You might as well bury your loved one in a sponge. Just throw it in a lake. Listen, I don't believe once you die, whatever it is that made you, he's no longer with that thing. That this is all right. How do we put it the right way? Let's get all No. We are a spiritual being that is in a physical body right now. We are not a physical body with a spiritual being. I kind of think we were around before we're in this stupid thing. I don't mean I'm going to come back as the Pope or I'm going to be reincarnated. I just like energy can't be destroyed. There's certain things. Now, no one's ever come back, right? You've never heard some mother banging on the door going, let me out, let me. All right, let me ask you another question. You've never had people break in like, remember in Bad Boys 2, I believe it was, where Will Smith and Martin Lawrence broke in and they were messing around with the corpses. That doesn't
Never.
happen either. Did you ever find
They're
cocaine
too scared.
in the corpse? Cocaine
They're
in the
too
corpse?
scared to. They're too scared to. We've never had a break-in. All the factories and businesses around where we are have all been broken in, graffitied. Our place has
All right.
never been touched because they're too scared to come in.
Come on. We all know there's creeps out there that would love to get in there. They would get in there.
They've
They
never
would
tried.
they would pull the drawer open. They would put on some Al Green in the background. They'd pour 2 glasses of wine. They take the body. They put it in some warm water so it kind of moves around a little bit.
Not in Australia, no.
They do it not in Australia. Well, that's because you're upside down. You're just holding on all the
That's right.
time, so you don't want to fall over. All right. Look, just because you had Mad Max doesn't mean we forgive you for Kangaroo Jack.
That's shit. Yeah, we don't even talk about that.
There's nothing to do with Australia. There's nothing to do with Australia. Oh, let me ask you. And I know people get upset when Vinny, you got to talk about the fish. If you don't talk about the fish, I don't want to listen. I want to know about filters for like 5 hours. I want to know about the cycling, but don't talk about anything else but fish. Anyway, in Australia, what's your lockdown situation? What's going on with you guys?
All right. In Melbourne, where I am at the moment, down south, we've been free for 60 days. So we've gone, because we're coming into summer. So the flu season at work will flat out.
What are you talking about?
Now. It's fucking hot as hell outside.
Everybody calm down. Listen what he's saying. What is it down there?
Summer? Hot as hell.
How does that work? How does that work on a globe turn this way with an equator and all that stuff? You guys got, oh my God, I got to come down there.
So at the moment, we've got no COVID. I think there's 22 cases in the whole country. And that's up in New South Wales.
You guys don't take that shit, all right? Get the thing out of here, all right?
Well, we've probably got things in Australia that could kill the coronavirus. Everything kills you in Australia, as everyone says.
We got things here. Go to Chicago. We got things that'll kill everything, all right? Trust me. All right, don't think of, look, America may seem soft on the outside, but woo, we got some loonies here. Oh my God.
Well, we don't have guns here in Australia anymore, so
I know. But
I've got one.
No, you don't show that. They'll come get you, dude. All right, here we go. You're from Australia, and I bet you know. You know what happened to the real Crocodile Dundee, right?
Paul Hogan.
Oh my! Listen, the
other. Paul Hogan, the real Crocodile Dundee.
First of all, the real guy that they based the name on, the character. This guy lived out. They called him Crocodile Dundee, and he lived out.
And he had all the girls with him.
But they went and they shot him to death. Didn't the Australian police show up and just shoot this guy, the original Crocodile Dundee? Look it up on Google. Oh yeah, you'll like this one. It was based on a guy who was off the grid, living out, being like he was supposed to be before he went to the big city. And I got a knife, whatever. I don't know why I did a southern accent for an Australian guy, but whatever. But Russell Crowe, yes or no?
Russell Crowe's a New Zealander.
You guys should just join together like North and South Dakota. All right, who's another Australian we know of?
What was the guy who got killed by the stingray that you Americans loved?
Oh,
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, we loved him. You guys didn't like him, right? You guys are like, look at this show off. Fucking, you called him a poofta, all right?
Wanker.
A wanker, yes, a wanker. Thank you.
He acted like an Aussie. He was an Aussie acting like an Aussie. Doesn't work. Americans loved him.
If I make a joke about that, I'm really gonna get a lot of dislikes on my next video. Look, all I gotta say is, wow, what a way to go. That's what I want to say. What are the
There's footage of it. There's footage of it.
All right, that's a lesson to everybody in the chat. If you ever get impaled with anything, don't pull it out.
Yeah.
Same thing when you get a nail in your tire. You're better off leaving it in and driving until you can fix it than pulling that son of a gun out.
Well, I think Stingray's barbs have their barbs angled,
Yeah.
so when you pull them out, it makes the hole bigger.
Yeah. So what are you doing? That makes it even. Oh my God! You know what's like? Remember that? What was that Chuck Norris movie back in the day where he got shot with the arrow and he had to push the arrow all the way through him?
Right through.
Oh, listen, dude. In America, Chuck Norris is our Mel Gibson. All right.
Yeah.
You got Mel Gibson. That just look. That puts you above England. That puts you above New Zealand. Just Mel Gibson alone. All right.
Well, Mel Gibson, he was born in America and came out when he was a little boy. Now he's gone back to America.
You're not supposed to tell people that. You're supposed to be like, look at him. That's our guy, Mel Gibson. I mean,
I think those Hemsworth blokes, those Hemsworth boys, I think they're the only true Aussies. I think that we.
Thor.
Oh, that's
Thor.
Yeah, Thor. He's an Aussie.
Thor is. Right. Yeah. Listen. All right. I'm gonna preface this for everybody. No homo, but that's a good-looking dude. All right.
Good-looking guy. Good-looking guy.
I see him in movies where he's playing and he's normal size, and all of a sudden he bulks up for Thor, and then all of a sudden he's normal size, and now he's Thor, and he's doing all these things. You know, I'm not saying I would, but if I were to, I would pick a guy like him. Right?
Hey, a couple of drinks, no one needs to know, huh?
Yeah, get him drunk a little bit. He'd probably be dominant. You know, really teach me a lesson like I deserve.
Slap you around the head a little bit, maybe, you know?
Oh my God, imagine he would do it with Moulineer and just put some Crisco on it. Jesus. All right, anyway. So do your toilets actually spin the other way?
I think they do, yeah. I think yours go the other way. It's ours go the right way, yours go the right way.
It has anything to do with the hemispheres. I think that's where they put the jet in the toilet, where the manufacturer puts it. We put it on one.
What you guys have your water. What?
What side of the road do you drive on? The wrong side?
The other side. The right side. The correct side.
Yeah, Americans do?
No, you're on the wrong side. We're on the right side.
Wrong side? How can I drive on a highway at like 130 miles an hour while I got like some girl duct taped in the trunk and they're chasing me and the passenger side is over here?
That's exactly how it is. It's beautiful.
How can you do that? We're
very talented.
I would veer off into like Ted Kennedy.
But you're on the other side of the road, but you're also on the wrong side of the car, so that makes sense. It works.
Listen, I've seen your guys' cars. If you're gonna compare your guys' cars to our cars,
that car's all right. What about the cars in Mad Max?
What do you got? Did you actually make the AMC down there? Was that an Australian product, or we had to ship that into from America?
What was that?
The car from Mad Max. That's an American car.
No way, Jose. That's an
American Motor Company.
That's a Ford. It's a Ford, but it's made here. It's an XC Falcon.
They make Fords in Australia?
Oh, yeah. They make them here in Broadmeadows, where I live.
Everybody make sure you don't get one of those, okay? Because you saw what happened to Mad Max.
They're good
Ricky's
cars.
father, let me catch up on the comments 1 second. Ricky's father died in 96 too. All right, Ricky. Way to bring the positive emotions tonight, Ricky. All right, relax. Pouty says, Vinny, bring your daughter on the stream. Wow. Patty, my daughter would stab me in the face if I tried to show her on the stream right now. She has company upstairs. God forbid they know I'm doing this right now and I make fish videos. Oh, yes. Appreciate
a funeral director.
100% appreciate your parents. And take it from me. I lost my parents. I lost all my grandparents. I wish I had moments back. I wish I had the moments where they annoyed the living crap out of me back. I wish I could argue with my grandmother again. I wish my mother could sit there and go, you're never going to end up being anything if you keep being. I would love to hear that one more time. I mean, especially because it's still true.
Vinny, you'll ever end up being anything. There you go.
Thank you. Hi, Mom. No, you got to be like Dad. You go to work. Wrapped in Relax, Patty. Why don't you jump up here one time? Mel Gibson isn't the shiny object he used to be. No, he isn't. He isn't. But I was never really into him that way. But the fact is, the man still makes some of the best movies that you're going to see these days. I mean, whatever you. And, all right, who thinks it's really weird that Jim Caviezel. All right, well, hold on. We got a special guest in here. Hold on. But who thinks it's really weird that Jim Caviezel, while he was filming The Passion of the Christ, got struck by lightning twice? Struck by lightning twice. Well, that happens, right?
In Australia, it happens all the time.
It's because you're upside down. It's because you're upside down.
It hits our butts.
No, I've watched Australian news, and Australian news is better than our news. At least when they talk about us, they're more honest about what's going on in our. So I can't say too much. Our country, is screwed. What did the dude say? What did the guy from Weird Science say? In Aliens, game over, dude. We're screwed, man. Game over. We're Australia. If you're relying on America, don't, because we're done. The stupid people have taken over, and you can interpret who I mean as stupid. I could mean one side. I could mean the other side. I could mean both sides, which I kind of do. But wow, I've never how quick society has fallen, guys. Right? Come on. We're all living it. Joseph's Tanktopia. Joseph, get up here, Joe. Come on. Bring them
Vinny, I'll show you my fish so we can give the haters some content. At least I've got fish.
I'm going to put it on full screen, and we're going to show you, and I'm going to pee. So there we go. Go ahead. You're in the water right now. Go ahead. Now, everybody, remember, this is from Australia, so this man is actually upside down right now while he's doing this.
It's amazing the water stays in the tank. Yeah. Look at the water.
Dude, that looks really nice.
You see?
Oh, look at that one. Look at the blue one in the back. I'm very impressed.
It's amazing how the water stays in the tank, Vinny, being upside down.
I know. Well, that's because the Earth is spinning. If we weren't spinning, you'd have a real problem. You know? Because
I just turned the light on.
I mean, guys, doesn't it feel like we're spinning at 30 miles a second?
There we go. That's how.
Yeah. Oh.
I just woke up.
So tell us what you have. Let us know. Go through it.
They're Warus or Warus. Severums, Blue Acara, Albino Hecali, Tiger Barbs, Bolivian Ram, the Geophagus there at the back.
I'm sorry. I always laugh when somebody says Geophagus.
Horseface.
It's a kid in me. I call it the John Travolta fish.
What else do you call them? Earth eaters.
No, that looks. Yo, that is really nice. How you got the community going like that?
Yeah, the tiger barbs get a bit bitey sometimes, but the big boy, as you can see, he comes in and keeps him in check. So
it's a nice size differential you have.
Yeah, you know? I've had it going for 6 months. They're all happy. So yeah,
look at that. I mean, that's in Australia, people. All right.
I can't have real plants, unfortunately, because the severums and the warus just eat them. So I have to have plastic plants, which is a bit of a downer. But yeah.
I'm so bad at real plants. It's ridiculous. It's just
It's good with the plastic because you can change it up too. If you don't like something, just move the plant. If they get dirty, take them out, put another one in.
To be honest, they look good. I mean, they don't look as good as the real plant. Like some of these guys are masters what they do. But Jesus, there's only so much you can do. You know, I don't like.
Just let a bit of algae go on it, and they look real.
Say that again. Say that again.
If I let the algae grow on it, they look real. It's when they don't have the algae on it. They look a bit fake, but yeah.
Every Australian man should come to America. The women will just flock at you. You can be 700 pounds. You can be 700 pounds packing a baby thumb, and they don't care. That accent, oh my God. Look, I'm attracted to you just hearing that accent. With that in the Yankee hat.
I'm 6'3" too. We're all big in Australia.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's because you're upside down. It's that extra gravity pulling back all the time. But did you watch the actual Paul Hogan show back when it was on?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that was good.
When he did the bums in the park? and when he would there you go. I try not to swear. When he would do he would stick the pieces of bread on the nails and he would hit it with the blowtorch. In America,
that guy was called Leo Wanker. That was the Paul Hogan, Leo Wanker.
It's one of the most underrated shows. In America, we used to have in New York. I live close to New York City. At like 11 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. 11 o'clock would be The Odd Couple. 11:30, and then at 12 o'clock would be Benny Hill, and after Benny Hill would be the Paul Hogan show.
Yeah.
And as a little kid, I would stay up because I'd be at my grandmother's a lot because I don't know, maybe my parents were out getting, they were divorced, so each one was out getting laid and liquored up. But at grandma's house, I got to watch Benny Hill and then Paul Hogan back to back as a little kid. Anybody that's never seen the actual Paul Hogan show and you just know him from the Crocodile Dundee movies, go watch that skit comedy show he did from Australia, Upside Down.
That was made in Melbourne as well. Paul Hogan was from Melbourne as well, and AC/DC. So everything's good in Melbourne.
Are you an AC/DC fan?
Of course. I saw them play here. Back early in the 80s. They used to do small club shows. Yeah.
Now you're talking. They
would play at like little town halls and little bars and clubs and that. Yeah.
That is crazy. Did he still?
They used to play at schools. They used to play at school, at schools.
His little school outfit, his little shorts.
Sorry,
but his little schoolboy outfit.
Yeah. He had that. Angus has had that since day one. There's actually a lane in Melbourne called AC/DC Lane, so they've even named the street or a lane after.
I could just imagine what goes on there. AC/DC Lane.
It used to have a cool club called the Cherry Bar that was...
Of course it did. Of course it did. It was...
That was our CBGBs.
All right, what was the name of the road again?
AC/DC Lane.
Okay, the name of the bar.
Cherry Bar.
My God, the things that must have happened there. You probably look. We think things are bad now in COVID. I would wear a full hazmat suit to go to a place like that. I must have been like, back in the old days in Greenwich Village in New York City. Woo!
You got to understand, there's only 4 million people in Melbourne, so there's not a lot of people here. So there's only 24 million of us in Australia on that big continent that we have. So everything's pretty laid back and chill. It's like a big country town.
Most of Australia is just the outback, right? It's just what we call the outback.
Yeah.
I
think we only take up 3% of the land. We've only populated 3% of the country.
Oh, your government sucks. It just from the day off, they said, let's keep these creeks all confined in a little bit of space. Like we do that with Alaska. Like in Alaska, you can walk about 4 feet and then it's government land. But that's ridiculous.
We have massive backyards. I mean, look, I'll show you my backyard. Everybody's got really big land here. Look.
I mean, wait a minute. Go back to where you were. Where were you? What are you in? What is that?
The garage. The
garage. What is that? A steel garage? Look at that. Oh, wow, dude. Come on. Garage. You're married, right?
Yeah. This is a
Of course,
mansion.
yeah. That's because no single dude is just going to do that in the house.
That's right. I got to do
Yeah.
this in the garage.
No, no. How long
There
you
you
been
go. A
married?
couple of kiss prints.
How long you been married?
Oh,
No, she
that's a
might
good
be
question.
listening. Yeah.
95. 1995 we got married.
Well, how many years is that? You don't know? Because I
Shit,
don't.
what is it?
It's a while
25.
ago. Kids?
One son, he's 20.
All right. What's he doing?
So he's at university. So he's studying to be a business manager, transport logistics, something like that. So
You see how they call it university? What do we call
it's
it?
college.
College. We go to college. College. No, we're gonna get it. Hey, we're all gonna get it free now. Right? We're
Well,
gonna get everything free. I can't
university
wait.
sounds
I'm
better, I
going
think.
back to college because I don't have to pay back student loans. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
We've got to pay that back too. Yeah, I think he's racked up about $30,000 already, so he's got to pay it all back.
Yeah, but that's not that bad. Now, when you mean bucks, what kind? What kind of money do you have down there? What is it called? Not a rupee.
Dollars.
You have dollars?
Yeah.
That's it, guys. All right. I'm officially on Team Australia. I think we bail out of this shithole we're living in now.
Don't tell anyone. We're quite safe and happy down here, mate. We got nobody. We got no disease. The air's fresh. It's all good.
I'm telling the people from California to go there. I'm going to say, all the New Yorkers, hey, you want to save money? Go to Australia, New Yorkers, because that's where you want to be. Don't come to my stupid town in Stanford and raise my taxes.
Look, that's the only problem we have is a lack of populations. There's not a lot of money in Australia. It's just not a lot of people. It's literally a big country town. So, but our dollar's nothing compared. Like when I went to America in 2000, one Australian dollar was worth 50 cents. So 50 cents. So I had to double it. So something cost me $1 in America. It was $2 Australian. So everything was double. When I was in New York, we could only stay there for a few nights because everything was just doubled in price because of the way the dollar was. So,
dude, you come to New York now. Go ahead. Come.
I'm quite safe here, mate.
Is anybody in this? Come to New York now.
Say it again, mate.
Hold on, I'm reading that. What do you?
Sorry.
Vinny is out of here and is getting into the Long Island Sound in his Zodiac setting home. Listen, number one, I don't believe in the Zodiac. Okay, I don't
Who's
even
mentioned the Zodiac? What will they say? I love the Zodiac case. Who was mentioning that?
Oh, have you watched? Who's the Black Box Radio? Do you watch Black Box Radio on YouTube? He does in depth about the Zodiac case and the guy who wrote the book out. Who's the guy that wrote the big book about it? And
the cartoonist.
You know the guy. Yeah, you know
Graysmith, Robert Graysmith.
Yes, boom. If you're into it, go check out Black Box Radio. He has a huge series all about it with the witnesses, the different things. He brings up that guy a lot, the other theories.
An Australian last Saturday cracked the last cipher. An Aussie guy did it. So one of the letters that Zodiac wrote that hadn't been cracked, an Aussie guy did it last weekend. So we're good for something.
No, listen. All right, there's a lot of worse places than Australia. You're just not America. But let me be honest, America isn't America. So I don't know. Look, I'm to the opinion right now after this year that we are living in a movie. This isn't real. Nothing's real. I bet even in your country, when you look, your politicians, you're the people you see every day, they're not real anymore. They're like cartoon characters of what they used to be back in the day.
Australians aren't as what's the word, fanatical about their politics. Everything she'll be right, mate. We always have that. No worries, she'll be right. We're so laid back. We don't. There's not many of us that have a real passion about politics. And
can I explain one thing? Can I explain one thing different to you? And it might see. Boom. Here's the reason why I might get a lot of thumbs down, but I'm going to be honest. All you countries, England, Australia, New Zealand, all you guys that are islands, you don't have a border with a certain country. It's just wide open that people come running through. And you don't have people from, say, But like, I'm going to say in Africa, in every other godforsaken country, people that can't even speak their own language, they can't write their own language, are being shipped over and funneled through said border, right?
Yeah.
We have a problem that no other civilized country has. We're
Yeah.
bringing in low IQ people, and it's ruining us. If you bring in enough people with an IQ below 90, you ruin a civilization. Go look it up. Don't yell at me. Go look at statistics, okay? F everybody that thinks I'm crazy. It's true. We're bringing in the dumb. What do you think? They're sending us their fucking scientists? They're sending us their best and their bravest? No. They're going here, cockroaches. Go to this place because there's more food there. And we're good. Go to the grocery store. How many people go to the freaking thing? They put all their food through, and then they realize, oh, maybe I got to pay for this. I know about you, but I got my card out as they're tallying it up because I don't want the person behind me to have to wait. All right? I don't stop my car in the middle of the road so I can talk to somebody on the side of the road. So everybody else just has to sit there. We're destroying. Look, come on. All right, there's certain countries that they're just shitholes. Let's be honest. They're just they don't even have plumbing. They don't have plumbing. They wipe their butts with their hand. Let's be honest. They wipe their butts with their hand. I've been in the
Why doesn't
woods.
everyone do that?
In the woods, and look, Tucker Carlson is a sellout and a fraud, and he works for them. I think he's a closet Zionist. So hard at Tucker Carlson, and he's got a dopey haircut and cut it out with that stupid tie. You're not impressing anybody. All right. Ooh, Tucker said a bunch of great things, but the minute it came to it, he said, no, we should accept the results. I'm going to Newsmax. Yay, so you can take a dump on Newsmax too. You sell out. Everybody's a sellout on that channel, Fox News. And I stopped watching that so many years ago. I watched Australian news. They think our present president is funny. That's what they think he's funny, and they love when he takes on China. All right. You know what we're gonna take from China now? 3 inches for the next 4 years. 3 inches of China. China is gonna eat us alive. All right. And I don't care what anybody thinks. I can't hold it to myself. And if people friggin' thumb this down, I don't care. All right? What do we want? Look at my crappy TV from China over here. Look at this thing. It's a hunk of garbage. And the minute the warranty runs out, they're gonna push the button and it's gonna stop working, and I gotta buy another one of those. My God, what are we doing? Come on.
I got a spare one. I got a spare one you can have, Vinny.
There you go. But that works. That's got that weird Australian plug, right?
Yeah, the one that works.
All right, my daughter's calling me. Hello.
So you're just ignoring me?
No, I'm doing a live stream right now. But what's up?
So can I get food? Like
What kind of food?
pizza?
Yeah, just try to go cheap.
Tell her you're talking to a funeral director.
Say hello to everybody. Say hello.
No, you better not.
Say hello to everybody. They can't see you. Say hello.
How you doing? What's her name?
Come on, I'm getting you pizza. You better say hello. say I love you, Dad. No,
Oh.
it's the hang up. All right.
Vinny, what time is it there?
It is 10:54, and everybody, RB is going to be on Big Tank Hank at 11:30, so I can kind of rant a little bit more.
I gotta go have my lunch. I'm starving.
Mr. Carlson said a bunch of Patty. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about Tucker Carlson. All right, just because you brought his name, bring anybody, throw a name out there. I'll tell you what I think about him. All right, go ahead. Ricky, you need to chill out, brother. He's stressing himself out. It's what when you got to go through emotional stuff the next day, you stress yourself out. So you need to have a cup of tea, my friend. A nice cup of tea.
All right, Vinny, I got to run.
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Thank you for seeing you. Oh, dude, take some pictures at work.
I
No,
will.
but make the video the Mad Max thing now.
I will. I'll go down there. I'll drive down there. I'll film it for you.
Thank you, brother.
Make sure you subscribe so you can see it.
I gotta be subscribed. You mean I'm not
I
subscribed?
think you are.
I
Yeah, you
gotta
are.
be.
You are.
You
Yeah,
know what
you
it
are.
is? I gotta be honest with you. The notifications don't freaking come in anymore. I have to go
Oh,
search.
really? Did you
Yeah,
ring the bell?
Of course, I rang the bell. I rang the
Ring the
bell. The
bell.
problem is notifications I get nowadays. Every time I wake up in the morning, there's 530 notifications because of all the people. You know what? Just be it. You know what? Hit me up on Instagram. Do that.
All right, mate. No,
All right.
it's good to
Please.
chat to you, mate.
Yes, brother. Thank you. All
All
right.
right,
Have a
rock
great
on.
weekend, my friend. Patty, you really believe the Russian thing? Really? You trust China more than you trust Russia? Because we can hold on. I'm gonna. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna show it. Yeah, where'd Joe go? Joe, come up here. What are you doing? What are you working out? You getting them guns in shape? Somebody come up here. I need somebody to talk to. Yeah, what I mean by Tucker and all those is, listen, you're not getting a job working for the mainstream media if you don't do what they say. Period. Just like any place, you're not. If I went in tomorrow and told my boss I'm not going to do anything you say, he's going to fire me. You see that, Joe? You're getting called out. You're getting a WTF. Look, I'll be honest with you, and Patty, especially you. Whatever you think, all right, let's put it in perspective. Iran, North Korea, China. You really think they all came up with all this themselves? Or you don't think the people that popped a couple caps in JFK Jr. and took down the towers and did all that other weird stuff are controlling those people? Do you think China actually started a war with us by releasing this plague on us, basically? Or do you think we did it through China because it benefited our evil people more than it did theirs? And we just use them as a proxy because what are you going to, even if you know they did it, what are you going to do? Go to war with them? No, you're not. Just like we didn't. China is one part of the sort. To be honest, we should be fast friends with the Russians. We should be in like Flynn with the Russians. What's becoming very mainstream? No, I don't believe in it. What conspiracy theory? What conspiracy theory? What did I say? To be honest, it was a conspiracy theory. I mean, just say. I really don't think it is. Yeah, where is Joe? Let me see. I'm going to send him a text. Wait, there he is. People be asking for you. I had to keep it straight. Don't be sad, Patty. You know what's mainstream? Oh, what are you sad that conspiracy theories are becoming mainstream? No, you know what's becoming mainstream? What's becoming mainstream is the fact that these pieces of human garbage have lied to us forever. They've lied to us forever. But they don't want to tell us the truth. Why would they? Why would they want to tell us the truth? Why would they inform us? You know, the bank doesn't tell you the truth. When you sign that mortgage deal, they don't tell you, hey, brother, you're going to end up paying way more in interest than you are in principal. They don't tell you that. Why? Because you'd run away. You know, and it's not a conspiracy. It's something. You know what, Joe? I knew you were. He was. Joe says he was working out, and didn't I say he was out working out? Look, Patty, I don't understand why you trust these people so much. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, read the fine print. Go ahead, read the fine print in these But who am I being lied to, Patty? I don't really get my information from a person. I go to like many. I've been doing this. All right, Patty. I've been confused about what's going on since Clinton was president. Right? Like, what happened to Vince Foster and Ron Brown and all those things? Just in Whitewater and then look, go back to Chappaquiddick. Go back to Chappaquiddick with old Teddy Kennedy. All right, Patty, tell me what websites and news sites I go to, please. Come on, Patty. Who? Because I'm going to be honest with you. If you're right, I'll give it to you. Joe's always working out. Go ahead, Patty. Who? Come on. I want to know. I can pretty much guess who you're going to say, but no. To be honest, I don't. I've never gone to Breitbart. I don't. The only reason I know who Andrew Breitbart is because he was on the Opie and Anthony show, and he had a picture of. This is before they killed him. I do believe they killed Breitbart, but anyway, Breitbart was on the Opie and Anthony show, and he had pictures of Wiener's Wiener on his phone. And he would only you can just go. This episode's still on YouTube. You can go look at it. And what they did was Opie and Anthony Cumia, the racist half of the group. What he did was he got the Pal Talk. They had cameras in the studio early in the days, and they caught a screen cap of Wiener's Wiener, and that's the first picture that came out. It was actually from the Opie and Anthony film, and Andrew Breitbart was livid that they did that to him, but they didn't really care. And then Breitbart was in some he came out and he said he knew about Tony Podesta and what a huge child trafficker that Tony Podesta was. And then he mentioned a couple other things about how he knew some stuff about other people, and then he was in I think they got him with the heart attack gun. You can go look the CIA. There's you can Google it. You can YouTube it. There's a video where it's in the 70s. The CIA people are in front of Congress and they're talking about a gun that shoots an ice pellet that when it hits your heart, it'll give you a heart attack, but it'll melt by the time you get to the coroner and it looks like you have a heart attack. It's called the heart attack gun. Go look it up. It is also ridiculous. I'm not Oliver Stone over here being all. I'm Alex Jones. I'm not all Alex Jones. I'm not Jesse Ventura about it. I'm just I just see it and I talk about it. You know, whatever. We can't ignore what's going on. Right? Look at, like you said, look at Ted Kennedy. He specifically drove there and got with a drunk girl and drowned her because she was pregnant with his kid. And he stayed in the Senate until his head turned to mush. And yeah, his head did turn to mush, and I don't care because he drowned a pregnant girl. And so for the guy who got upset with me for talking crap about dead people, you know, some dead people deserve crap talk about them. You know, I'm gonna put them all on a friggin' pedestal. But what else, Patty? What other one? What other the Breitbart? No, I don't trust Breitbart anyway. I kind of just read the news and see through the bull crap real easy. Like they haven't fooled me for years. You think they fooled me with the Patriot Act? You think I didn't know that they were going to monitor everything we did? Look, in my previous life, before I was a fish guy, I had a blog. I was getting thousands and thousands hits a day, all political stuff, all anti everything, anti government, anti Big Brother. Just I'm basically I'm a libertarian at heart. Do whatever you want to do. Do you. Just don't affect me with it. Just I don't want to pay for it, and you want to pay for what I want to do. Let's just, everybody live their life. Freedom for everything. I don't care what you want to worship. I don't care any of that stuff. But just don't affect me with it. Leave me alone. And I will leave you alone unless we want to come together. But don't force it. Definitely a libertarian. So the Republican Party stinks. The Democratic Party stinks. And the Green Party stinks. So what do we got? These nuts. We got these nuts. That's who we can vote for. These nuts. And we probably be better off. What other ones, Patty? Come on, Breitbart. Who else? Don't say Drudge, because Drudge is an Israeli agent. I don't know if he is. I used to watch Alex Jones, but most of it was for entertainment. He's a very entertainment guy. Aquarium Channel 420. How are you doing, my friend? Appropriate timing. What do I got? 20. All right, we're going to get out of here 5 minutes before Big Tank Gang. All right, Patty says it's called being in a society, and there are always going to be folks who need help, but you don't care about that. Just yourself, unless it was you. I mean, on a base, but no, not at the upper levels. Patty, our society is run by an oligarchy. All right? Cooper's wife. Ooh, we're going to get into this one. Hold on. I got something. As a wife, you should understand. Oh, I might get Cooper in trouble too. Anyway. Hey, Cooper, you guys got any kids before I go on? But Patty, this society, we live in an oligarchy. We live in it's basically a kingdom now where there's certain people in charge of everything. There's certain, in their status levels. We don't say it like India, but we're in it. All right, we're in it. These people. They look at us. They look at people like me and you, Patty, like we look at a cockroach. Okay, they think they are so superior to us and so above us. Do you really think a Rockefeller or a Rothschild or a Gates or a Jesus? You can't even look J-Lo in her friggin' eyes if you work for her. These people think they're better than you. What does elite mean? Does everybody know what elite means? It's L-ite. L, God. Ite means like, God-like. That's what elite means. They think they are gods, okay? We can be as gods too. They don't do as thou will, like Aleister Crowley says. Oh, good, Cooper. I'm glad you got 5 kids, because this is what I'm going to say about Steven Crowder that might upset your wife, but I think she's going to agree with me. My biggest problem with Steven Crowder is the fact that he talks all this stuff and he still hasn't impregnated his wife and carried on his seed. He's such a Christian, he's such a conservative, yet he's too, maybe bisexual, but I didn't say that. Maybe he's a little, he goes a little on a DL because he still hasn't had a child with his wife. Am I wrong? Am I wrong or not? And most of us guys, once we're married and we're Christian type, especially a conservative type, especially a guy like him with enough money to afford it, he might get one past the goalie, him and his wife. So, I don't know. What do you think about that? Oh, all right. Boom. Perfect. Okay. That's a perfect answer. That's sad, though. Now I feel bad. Because I wish I knew that. There's Joe again. Joe, get your ass up on the freaking camera so you can tell everybody. Oh, what medical? Yeah, see, that's just terrible. I wish he would be a little more public about that. And maybe bring some more attention to the issues. I do respect his balls, to go out there and do that with people. He's a little, how do I put it? Now I feel bad. No, some people don't want kids. But that's not usually the I'm a conservative Andrew Wilkow, Hannity type. These I'm the conservative guy. They usually like to pop out a bunch of kids. I mean, look, I got 2 kids. What are the odds they're going to take care of me when I get older? Slim and none. That's all I'm saying. I got them a pizza, though. Joe, where are you? People want to know what you're doing. All right, see, now I understand what the medical issues. I get it. Ricky wants kids and just can't find the right girl. He's loud and obnoxious, just like my wife. That's not a bad thing, my friend. It's not a bad thing. I'm not gonna say that's a bad thing. I gotta check out more. Now I have to check out more. Now I have to go back and give him a second chance. You know what I don't like though is who's that guy? What's his name? Ben what? Ben Shapiro? Is that his name? Ben Shapiro? He really gets on my nerves, and I don't think he can debate anybody that's not in a college classroom. Yeah, kids are a thing though. Wow. Yeah, but why wouldn't they adopt the kid then? How about that one? Why wouldn't they adopt the kid? Like that judge just stabbed us in the back. That Amy judge that I knew was going to be an embarrassment. That stabbed us in the back. No. I've never really been a fan of Ben Shapiro. I go way back. Ben Shapiro likes war. Ben Shapiro is a war hawk. He's a neocon. He's always been a neocon. And then to go back to it, that's another Hannity, Tucker, Shapiro, who's the other? The Crowder. These guys are all neocons. They're all pro-war, right? Ben Shapiro's pro anything to protect Israel. If we got to go lose some American lives to protect Israel, Ben Shapiro's all for it. Okay, so let's take all our troops home. Let everybody fight their own battles. Ricky, my kids, I will actually, I will end it if they try to put me in a home when I get older. Okay, I will end it, and I will take as many people as I can down with me. YouTube, don't censor that. That's 50 years in the future when I'm old, and if nobody takes care of me, it doesn't mean like tomorrow. Candace Owens is from Stamford, Connecticut, my hometown. My pal Dan, who gave me the GoPro, who I mentioned in the video, went to high school with her. She was actually racially abused in high school. I like Charlie Kirk just because his name is Kirk. The United States is running shit, Patty, but who's running the United States? And what do you mean by someone else will? Someone else will do what? Someone else will destroy Libya? All right, let somebody else do that. What else? Someone will invade Iraq for no reason? Okay. Afghanistan? Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Egypt? Do it. Do it. Kosovo? Yeah. Somebody else do it. Let's see. Yes. Yes, Patty. Why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Okay? What are we doing? It was all declassified that Bush and friggin' Obama protected Osama bin Laden. And they let him get out. So what are we talking about? What does Afghanistan have to do with it? What? Grenada? Come on, let's name all the Vietnam. Does it really work? North Korea, the Korean War. My God, we haven't done jack crap. It's that way since World War II, and we were suckered into that. The Rothschilds went and said, "Hey, we'll get America." They went to England. They go, "We'll get America in the war to help you, but you're going to have to do the Balfour Agreement, and we're going to make Israel a friggin' thing in '48. We're going to make Israel where we're fighting all the damn wars to protect them now. Come on. No vacuum of leadership. We did that. We took out Saddam Hussein. We took out Gaddafi. We're the ones that took out the strong leaders. Who did it? We did it. We did it. Where's there a vacuum on them? Egypt. We did it in Egypt. We overthrew the government in Egypt. Iraq. We did it. Afghanistan. We did it. Libya. We did it. Kosovo. We did it. Show me a place where, evil Russia did it. After they got their butts kicked in Afghanistan, they ran out. What did we do? We decided, hey, if the Russians couldn't do it, let's go do it. Where's Pat Tillman when you need him? Come on. We did it. We did it. Name one place where there's been a power vacuum where we weren't involved. Show me that. The Shah of Iran. Boom. You can't go down that rabbit hole because I'm this one. I got you. I got you by the short and curlies on this one. Show me a place. Venezuela. Oh, we didn't have our dirty little hands down in Venezuela to make it the crap hole it is now. Think about it. Preston Bush was financing Hitler in World War II. Okay, Grandpa Bush. He got in trouble for it. It's documented. All right? Yet his kid ends up being the last 4 years? What about the last 4 years? We've at least cut down on the wars. We haven't started a new war. What new war did we start? The only thing he did was he hit Syria. But what he hit in Syria was not Assad's forces because Assad is linked up with look, that's another thing. Obama and these other guys wanted to get rid of Assad. You just talked about a power vacuum. What do you think keeps that area in line? Assad, because he's ruthless. Okay, sometimes you need a ruthless dictator because otherwise these people won't stay in line. Like Saddam, like Gaddafi. What do we do why did we kill Gaddafi? The last 4 years, all right, we attacked Syria. That's the only thing we really attacked, right? And there's peace treaties with Israel and 4 other countries. North Korea, I haven't heard much of North Korea lately. Iran, we didn't give Iran billions. I know that. We didn't surrender to them. Why is it embarrassing? I think it's more embarrassing for Bush and Obama to sit there and refuse to talk to the man. I think the review, because number one, do you really think Kim Jong-un and his stupid sister run that country? Really? Number one, if you believe anything, then you know that China runs that country. And who runs China? We do. Go look at listen to me, go listen to when Kissinger and Alexander Haig and Donald Rumsfeld and Nixon went to make that first deal in China. They sold us out then, okay? Kissinger, all right? Do you really think Kim Jong-un runs a country? You don't think he's some figurehead that they just put up there like our bobblehead dumb presidents, all right? When our presidents get sworn in and they ask about the UFOs, what do they get told by this? Their security clearance is not high enough, all right? They're just presidents. They're not that important. Go ahead. Name one thing that we didn't start. In the last, go back to the 60s. Go back to before 50 years ago. In the last 50 years, name one thing we didn't start. That we're involved in now. You can't because we started it all. We should just mind our own goddamn business. Okay? We'd have been better off. All right, 19. We got 6 more minutes. Patty, it's not bad. Sweet tea and vodka is pretty good. But if you would just listen, you would see that what I was saying. There is some truth in it. I've done a lot of research into this stuff, as silly as it sounds. But I really have. And, yeah, I can tell you. Who do I get my news from? The only guy I really watch news-wise now on and I even kind of stopped watching him, was Tim Pool. I was watching Tim Pool. Because you got the one side that is just going to tell you, give you hopium. And you got the other side that's just going to bring you down. And then he's definitely a liberal, but he's at least honest. But other than that, I don't know. I can't listen to Alex Jones anymore because he's a sellout. Listen, Patty, no, you don't have a few of me. Okay, you might have people that think they know some stuff and watched a couple episodes of X Files, but no, I'm the only me, Patty. Okay, and you keep trying to get in that truck. Come on, come up here. We'll go out for a drink some night. I'm gonna be more than happy to, and we can discuss stuff. I'll fold the $20 bill for you. I'll do my Jesse Ventura. I was a governor. I was a wrestler. Your wife's the politician? It's all right, Patty. I gotta let. Calm down, Patty. I didn't say it like that. Jesus. Dead Fred! Yeah, Alex Jones is a sellout. I'm sorry. I mean, how can a guy who, like, sometimes makes, like, he really has exposed a lot of stuff. I don't care whether you believe it or not. But why is it every time he goes on major TV, he makes such a fool out of himself? It's because to make everybody else look stupid. And there's one group, Patty, maybe it's the picture of Captain Kirk I want. I told you I had to think for his shirtless bare chest. Well, you're just in Queens, right, Patty? Yes, Gary Gnu. I mentioned him before. I think last week. Yeah, that's better news than I get now. I don't even want. I've given up. I've given up. I'm giving up. I'm waiting for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to walk down the middle of the street. I'm waiting for like cats and dogs to be playing together. No. You'd have to dress as Uhura. It would have to be Uhura. Or Yeoman Rand. Yeoman Rand, but in the first season because they got rid of her. That girl that went off with Khan wasn't bad either. Listen, Star Trek had some very attractive women back in the 60s on that show. Like, when you go back and look at it, you're like, whoa, that's a very attractive woman. Oh, Terry Garr was in the episode too, wasn't it? Oh, Dead Red. I met Michelle Nichols a couple times. What really just I mean, she was older, but she was a beautiful woman. What a nice person. What a nice person. Everybody know the story? What am I drinking? Vodka and sweet tea. All right. We got just a couple minutes left. Let me finish up with an Uhura story. So, after the first season of Star Trek, Uhura was going to quit because she didn't like the way she was being treated, and there was some, I guess, backdoor racism on the set. And she went to a big gala or whatever for Martin Luther King, and she was in the audience. And somebody came up to her and said, Michelle, we have a very special guest that's a big fan of yours that wants to say hello to you. So she thought it was a fan from, just a fan of the show. And she walks over, and it's actually Martin Luther King. And she starts talking to Martin Luther King and having a little moment together. And she goes, Dr. King, I'm thinking of leaving the show to go do something else because I don't like how this and this is happening. And Dr. Martin Luther King actually stopped her and told her that you cannot quit this show. You can't. To have a woman of color in this role in today's society, you cannot quit this role. And that's why she went in the next morning to Gene Roddenberry's office. And she said, Gene, I want you to rip up my resignation. I want to stay. And Gene basically opened a drawer and already had ripped it up and showed it to her. And that is actually, you can go look it up. That is a true story. And Imagine meeting Martin Luther King. All right, we're gonna as it is. We're gonna end it on that. Everybody, go see Ricky at Big Tank Hank. Yeah, Dead Red. She really did. Even at 50, she looked beautiful in person. Oh my God, that voice was phenomenal. All right, don't think of Gil. And Joe, you really, I wanted you to come on and I give everybody a real. All right, I'll see everybody at Big Tank Hanks. Have fun. Yeah, it was MLK, Dead Fred. If you go, you can go Google her giving a she does interviews and she explains it. It's very emotional. It's very emotional. All right. And I'll leave it on that. All right, everybody. Peace out. I'll see you, Big Tank Hanks.